Yo guys, what's going on? Zach Evanish here, undergroundstrengthcoach.com, Underground Inner Circle. And we had a question regarding an in-season football program. And I figured rather than me putting together a PDF, I wanted to get this done quickly. So I'm going to upload this and then I will create a PDF. But we're going to break down some in-season football training guidelines for our man who stopped lifting last year during football season, and he said, then I got weak. Well, guys, that is how strength training works. It is the use it or lose it adage. You will not continue to get strong or even maintain strength if you stop training. Maybe you could maintain strength for about 2 weeks. After that, strength, stamina, mental toughness, confidence, all those things will decline. So let's take a look at the in-season football workout. In September, we're going to look to train twice a week. A full body workout coupled with an upper body workout. October and November, we will train once a week. Those will be full body workouts. Now, depending on really two variables I'm looking at, that's going to depend on the intensity of your workout and how they're organized. So if you are a receiver or a running back and you're constantly sprinting, you're doing repetitive sprints, your legs are going to be much more beat up than guys that might be playing the O-line or the D-line. They're not going to be doing all these repetitive sprints of 5, 10, who knows, even 20, 30 yards if you're getting out there far enough. So those of you guys that are receivers or receivers, in essence, your legs are getting hammered with that sprint work. That is your dynamic training. So what you guys would probably do is really sub-max work for the legs. Your legs are going to be beat up. They're going to require a lot of foam rolling, but you'll be able to hit your upper body quite hard. If you are on the line and you're constantly tackling, grabbing, pushing, shoving, blocking, your upper body is going to be a little bit more beat up. So you're going to do sub-max on your pushing muscles and might be able to get a little bit more work done on pulling muscles. When you train these twice a week workouts in September, this full body workout should be done earlier in the week. Your upper body workout could get done 2 to 3 days before your game, and that upper body workout should be shorter and a little bit less intense. It will essentially be your second upper body workout of the week. I want you guys to go by, as I like to say, auto-regulation. If you feel beat up, then you need to back off a little bit, or you might feel, hey, I'm crushed. I'm going to use this as a recovery day, not an upper body day. And when I say use it as a recovery day, that means take naps, get a massage, go into a hot bathtub, drink more water, increase vitamin C. All these little things are part of the training. And in season, your recovery is just so critical to your performance. Take it seriously. Once October and November start, we're usually going to just be training once a week. You're starting to feel the bumps and bruises of practice for 6 weeks. This is, of course, for high school. And you're feeling the bumps and bruises of games. So we're going to go to a full body workout. But if you feel that you want to get a second workout in, let's make that a bodyweight bodybuilding day. Make it a full workout. If those of you guys have not picked up your free intro course, get it at undergroundstrength.tv. And if you're halfway motivated, pick up bodyweightbodybuilding.com. It's super cheap and extremely powerful. You guys will really get an idea of what it's like to utilize body weight for putting on muscle, developing strength, and power. Let's break down some exercise selection for the full body, upper, and lower body days. On full body day, I'm looking at a deadlift variation. You high school guys, I'm going to really prefer more the trap bar deadlift. That could also fall into a lower body category. Any kind of snatch or clean and press exercise, barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, that's full body work. Shouldering, taking a stone or a sandbag or a heavy D-ball, that would be shouldering. And carrying, whether it's farmer walks, sandbag carries, or even truck pushing, that would be considered full body work. That would fall in on your full body workout. For upper body days, I didn't write every variation, but you've got bench press variations, overhead variations, and pulling, rowing, climbing variations, be it with body weight or dumbbells. I'll rattle off a couple. You guys can do a low incline press, barbell or dumbbell, overhead press using a trap bar, a straight bar. You could even do a grappler press if you have it, where you're pressing at an angle, dumbbell pressing, rowing and climbing, be it with dumbbells, chest supported, rope climbs, recline rowing, pull-ups. All of these pulling motions, those are going to fall in on your upper body day. When you finish those basic lifts, feel free to bang out some lighter weight with some curls, tricep work, shoulder raises, band pull-aparts. Nothing wrong with getting a little bit of a pump into those muscles, and that's also going to aid in their recovery. And also, I know high school kids, they love that for the mindset. So lower body day, we've got various squats, lunges, sleds, and back extensions. If we're looking at our receivers, then for squats, I'm going to prefer them to do moderate weight, low to moderate reps, so we're not exhausting them, but still using a moderately heavy poundage. They don't need to do speed or dynamic work because they're always sprinting. They're always jumping when they're out on the field. So that is their dynamic work. There's nothing more dynamic than sprinting and jumping. So when we're in the weight room, we want to offset everything we're doing in practice and during game time. So for squats, we're going to look at front squats, maybe box squats, Zercher squats, kettlebell type squat variations, sandbag squat variations, back squats. These things are all the best, but don't kill yourself on them. I would keep reps in the 3 to 6 rep range, moderate weight, and definitely I'd say leave 2 reps in the tank. Don't crush yourself on them. You can also do unilateral leg work, barbell or dumbbell or kettlebell or sandbag lunges, step ups, and also split squats. Let's avoid glute ham raises in season. Why? Because that's a flexion exercise and you guys are constantly running, so you're going to overdo the flexion. Focus on hip extension. So I want you guys to use hip extension, so that would be back extensions or kettlebell swings, kettlebell cleans, things of that nature. So how many sets, how many reps? Choose from the movements. So let's get on our full body workouts. Let's get a full body exercise done. Let's get an upper body pushing and pulling movement. And then let's get a lower body exercise in. You can also do sleds. Sleds are the best. You guys can hit them heavy. It will help your leg strength, and it will also help with recovery because you're not going to be doing the up and down motion, so it doesn't beat up the knees. And it's excellent. You could work your hips, you could work your quads, you could work your glutes and hamstrings, all depending on the angle that you choose to lift them in. So your full body workout is going to get 4 exercises: a full body lift, an upper body push, an upper body pull, something for the lower body, and then feel free to get some circuit training in at the end. Like I said, in September, you guys will have the greatest amount of energy, so we will bang that out then. Once it's October and November and you're doing full body training, we're still doing the same stuff here. My recommendation to you guys is you follow a training cycle of 2 to 4 weeks. Do it for 2 to 3 weeks in a row, then back off for a week or back off when you feel you need it. One of the things that I want to caution you against, though, is be careful of saying, I'm just not going to train. I'm not going to train this week. This week becomes not training 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row. Football players, what I found is they get hurt or they start feeling bumps and bruises, they stop training altogether. If your shoulder is injured, let's work around that shoulder. Maybe we can't press, but we could do pulling motions with the bands. We could do sled work. You can do maybe deadlifting. So there's a lot of movements that could still be done that are going to help you, not just physically, but this is so critical, help your mindset. You guys will keep that confidence because you're saying to yourself, dude, I know I'm putting in the work. I'm getting it all done while my competition is probably sitting home on the couch, feeling sorry for himself, eating ring dings, watching MTV. You are standing apart and doing things differently. And once a month, What I would like to see all high school football players doing this is speak to your mom and dad, see if they could get you to a chiropractor once a month, get an adjustment, get some stim done on areas that are very sore, and all of you guys should pick up a foam roller, preferably a rumble roller. And I've got a link below in this YouTube video. That's where you guys could order that stuff. You could also pick them up at some local sporting goods store, but I found that the stores are big time overly priced compared to what you could find on the internet. So in-season football program, this is the video, and I'll put together a PDF with specific workouts to follow, detailed sets, reps, and all the stuff, the bells and whistles that you need to take it to the next level. This is where you separate the men from the boys. The parents that say, oh, it's in season, time to stop training, that is the biggest mistake. I'd rather see kids lift only during the in-season versus only during the off-season. I'm going to tell you why. Because the in-season is when everybody quits. That's your opportunity to really get ahead. I want to see really athletes training year-round. Those are the smartest ones. Can you get strong in-season? Yes. Off-season is really the time to attack. And what makes a good in-season program? A good off-season program. So definitely tough for me to say just train in-season. I really shouldn't have said that. Really, guys, you got to train year-round. That's what the most committed people do. Okay, undergroundstrengthcoach.com. If you're not a member, you're crazy. Get in there and be a member. We've got high school athletes that are members, high school and college coaches that are members, strength and conditioning coaches, and just straight up lifting fanatics. Why? Because there's something in there for all of you. Following programming, getting 24/7 access to me, all the free gifts that you get. Most of the training courses that I have that are for sale are part of your membership. Why? Because there's a certain privilege to being a VIP member. I like to take care of people who invest in themselves. Eventually, there's only so much free stuff that I could give out, and this is my way of working with the truly committed. All right, guys, that's it. In-season football program. Stay tuned for a PDF. Peace.